not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chronic Gamer. My name is Matt, and this is my final thoughts and redirect for episodes 137, 138, 139, and 140 of InuYasha. So go ahead, click the link in the description, check that out, come back here, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to see the next 2 weeks worth of reaction videos, check out my Patreon. The link is also in the description. And over there, I post early access videos for all the videos I post here on YouTube, with the exception of video game streams. So, yeah. Okay, so this arc was really good. I actually enjoyed it. It was still a short arc, but it was pretty long compared to InuYasha standards, as most of the stories in this series are 1, maybe 2 episodes if you're lucky. We've had a few 3-episode ones, but yeah, for the most part, the arcs in this series are very, very short. They're not even really arcs, they're just stories. So, like, we have the overall story that we know of, but most of the goings-on in between what's the end game and where they started is like little self-contained stories. So, yeah, it was definitely nice, and it definitely a refreshing change of pace from what we've got. I mean, we just came off of a movie which was great. We had the other movies. The Band of Seven was not too long ago, which was also great. And it's nice that after coming off of a movie, we didn't just go right back into, hey, I'm Kagome and I have a test today. We went right into another great InuYasha story. And as far as the InuYasha stories go, it was one of the better ones as well. This demon known as Hoshiomi, I think his name was. He had this sword from back in the day. I don't know how long ago it was that he was using the sword, but I think it was at least some time. He had this sword that was called the Kenkon blade or something like that. And him and this human were traveling together, and I don't know really what they were getting into, but it was clear that they were in love with each other. But unfortunately, this sword started to possess Hoshiomi. I don't think that's his real name. That's like the name that he went by when he was with this human. But I don't remember if they mentioned the other name, or if they did, I just don't remember it. But he started to become possessed by it, so she sealed him away in order to purify or get rid of this sword. And once she sent it to the once she broke it up and sent it to where she was sending it, one to Mount Hakare and the other to some shrine, I think, her plan was to resurrect him or revive him or whatever you want to call him, unseal him, and tell him that, you know, he had changed and she likes him the way he was, I guess. But she was unable to do that, and I don't know why. I guess she used up all her power, so she just died right there and disintegrated for some reason. I'm a little unclear as to why that happened, so maybe you can let me know in the comments. But she died anyway, and as soon as she did, the seal was broken. He came back out and realized what had happened, and he thought that she had betrayed him, which is understandable, I guess. And it led him to the conclusion that humans betray demons. It's inevitable, and humans just don't deserve to live anymore because they're such a flawed and fragile and weak and species. And he thinks that the only way to save humanity is by wiping it out. We've heard that before, not just in this series, but in other series as well. It's a very common theme with anime protagonists, but I should say anime antagonists, I mean. But yeah, so he, you know, wanted to get the two halves and reunite them and do whatever it is he's planning on doing. In the meantime, though, Hojo's great ancestor, what's his name, Akitoki, he happened to have one of the halves. It's causing him all sorts of misfortune, and he ran across InuYasha and crew again. Kagome found out that Hojo's great ancestor was somebody named Kagome, and Kagome Hojo, and she thought that might have somehow been her, And we knew that it was definitely influenced by her, but turns out he just found some other wife after falling in love with Kagome. He found some other wife and had her just change her name, which to me is completely disrespectful. But hey, I mean, she went along with it, so who the hell am I to say? But anyways, they had to fight him off, stop him from joining the two halves together, which they were unable to do. It was a pretty close call. He was able to suck out pretty much all of the energies out of the Tetsaiga as well as Kagome. But they were able to regain it and use their combo attack in the end, which was awesome, and win and save the day, I guess. Yeah, this was great. I really enjoyed it. The artwork and animation are always improving with this series. They seem to be getting better and better the more that I watch. There's definitely some noticeable parts in here that I noticed. Very clean artwork as well as fluid animation. So, yeah, overall, I really enjoyed these episodes and can't wait to see where we go from here. As I mentioned in the beginning of the reaction video, I am now going to be reacting to InuYasha twice a week, or I should say twice in the rotation. I try to fit a full rotation in every week, but it's just very difficult with everything else that I got going on. But I try to be as consistent as possible for you all. So I will be putting this twice in the rotation now, so it gets a little bit more exposure and we can finish up this series, because this is the oldest series that I'm reacting to so far on the channel. This was the second series that I started right in the middle of my Yu Yu Hakusho reactions, so I do want to get through this and move on. Not because I'm not enjoying it, but because it's just been going on for such a while on the channel. I feel that I owe it to the people who came here for InuYasha to continue it and move on through it. So that's why I decided to add it to the rotation twice. I don't know if I will continue with its replacement in the rotation twice. Probably not, at least not right away. Although that does depend on what wins. It could be a very long series, and I might want to keep it in the rotation twice like I did with One Piece, but who knows? That's still a ways away. Really enjoying InuYasha. I can't wait to see how it ends. Can't wait to get to the final act and all sorts of stuff. Fourth movie. We still got a lot to go with InuYasha, so yeah, really enjoying it. Can't wait for more. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Chronic Gamer. Peace.